Ladies, I want to talk to you today about something that I want you to do throughout this 30-day challenge, okay? And this is going to make a profound impact on your life, not only in the 30 days, but if you keep this up for more than 30 days, if you can do this almost every day, if you try to, then it's going to make a profound difference in your life. I know because it happened in my own life, okay? Let me just tell you real quick, before, like without me getting too much of the details, but I'm gonna be honest with you, ladies. I was depressed. Like, I was in a point where everything in my life, like, I would cry. I write down like notes to myself, like, hey, today's depression set in, and I don't know if I want to live anymore. Like, just things where I hated myself so much. Like, I was starting to eat ugly foods. I started to just feel disgust in my body. Started to think I should go back to drinking and smoking and all those things I used to do. And you know, a lot of that was coming into my head, like depression, suicide, all that stuff was coming into my head, to be honest with you. And I started to do this thing every morning, okay, or every evening, or every day at least, at minimum, okay, every day. So I started to do this one thing every day, and so far I've done it for about a month now, and it's made such a profound impact on my life that now you're here with me. And you wouldn't have been here with me if I hadn't done this, trust me. Let me just tell you, it's been a battle. And I know you're gonna go through a battle in your life. And I know this workout, this 30-day challenge is about working out, nutrition, getting back in shape, but it's a lot more than that, okay? Because that's what I found over years and years and years of training, is that it's a lot more than exercise, but it's what exercise makes you feel like. It's what getting in the best shape of your life makes you feel like, okay? It's what eating right makes you feel like. And I did this on top of eating right and doing exercise. And what it's called is, it wasn't popularized by me, not by any means. I used it by a man named Tony Robbins. And I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's one of like the best personal development people out there. So I made a decision. I was like, man, I'm in such a bad place. I have to do something. So I started doing this every morning. And he calls it the hour of power, right? Where you get into a state, it's not meditation, it's more like an incantation where you feel it emotionally. Like, let me ask you a question. Have you ever gone to Disney World, or have you ever heard the song, "It's a Small World After All," right? And like at the night, you go to bed and you start hearing, "It's a small world," and you're just playing in your mind, like it's stuck in your head and you can't get it out. Well, that's what they call an incantation, where it gets so emotionally attached to you that it just sits in there and it doesn't go away. And I want you to do that. I want this 30-day challenge where we put positivity, things that need to be in your mind, we put them in there and keep them in there for the rest of your life, because that's going to make it profound. And planting seeds today are going to, result in growth later. So I want you to help you by planting the right seeds in your mind right now, okay? And by not allowing yourself, or if you get into the point where you think, all hope is lost, you can break that immediately, okay? You can find that thing that's making you in pain and break it immediately. So I want to talk to you real quickly about the hour of power and how to do it, okay? So what you're going to do every morning, you can even do 30 minutes or even 15 minutes. But the fact is, I want you to be consistent with this. At least try it, okay? And I have a couple of days where it's just kind of like walking, jogging, stuff like that. And that's where you can do these incantations. But every morning, I want you to try this, okay? If you can't do it every morning, that's fine. But I would like for you to do it because it wakes you up and you get in a state right from the get-go. Boom, you start your metabolism, you're going, you're not storing fat all day. But I want you to do this, okay? I want you to wake up with some energy, right? Wake up, because the alarm clock is not an alarm clock, it's an opportunity clock. Because if you hear that alarm clock, you hear that opportunity clock, you have an opportunity to get up, okay? So think of it like that, it's an opportunity. So we got an opportunity to wake up. As soon as we get that opportunity to wake up, we get in an emotional state. Even if you're feeling sick and feeling like out of shape or something, try to get outside if you can. If you can't, do it inside, okay? So what I want you to do is for 5 minutes, I want you just to you're gonna do it in this way, okay? It's 4 breaths in, And you're gonna tap your fingers every time you do that. So there's been studies at MIT done that they show that this actually improves brain function. Okay, so this kind of like detoxifies your whole body. And if you can, just start to think, you know. So for 5 minutes, I want you to do that, okay? Like set aside 5 minutes. You're worth 5 minutes, okay? You're worth it. So 5 minutes, I want you to set that aside in the morning. And then what I want you to do after that 5 minutes, I want you to just close your eyes and imagine where you want to be, whether it be physically, emotionally, spiritually. I want you to do the same thing. Try to keep the same motion. Try to keep that same momentum, right? And it's like, for me, I start with what I'm grateful for right now in my life. Okay, so I'm grateful for having a son. I'm grateful for having this amazing, strong heart, my ability to learn, my ability to grow, to my ability to serve others, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful to serve others. You see how like I'm just getting grateful for the things that I have right now, and then I start thinking, okay, I'm so grateful to be able to serve many people. To be able to be a servant to many people. I'm so grateful that someday I will be able to change the lives of many, not just myself. And I keep doing that every single day, and you will not believe how profound that makes you, how much more your day just, it's so amazing, okay? So after you do that, okay? After you do that, this is where the incantations, where you get into an emotional state. Have you ever been so mad that you just shake? You're like, oh, you know, like you just shake, or you're like crying you're like, oh, I'm never gonna do this again. I'm never gonna be in this position again, right? That is an incantation. Now it's not the best incantation, but it is an incantation. It's an emotional state where you get into an emotion, you put yourself in there, okay? Because some people will result to being angry. Some people will result to being sad. Some will result to seeing the future as happy, right? And the way that this works is that you just get into an emotional state, you get grateful. Because once you get grateful, nothing else matters. Doesn't matter what's going on with your car. It doesn't matter what's going on with your bills. It doesn't matter if the house is dirty. As long as you're grateful for the things you have right now, this incantations will work, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get into a state, you're gonna get into a power state like this, boom, okay. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, okay. And I do this, right? And I know it sounds crazy, but it sounds a little woo-woo, right? But it works, it makes such a difference, okay? And then what you're gonna do is like this. Every day and every day I'm getting better and better. Every day and every way I'm getting better and better. And I do it like that every single day, and I do it for about 15 minutes, okay? I make sure that I really get excited about it too. Like, am I getting better? Yes, I'm getting better. This is how I'm getting better. This is how I'm getting better. This is how I'm getting better, right? So right now I'm just like this, okay? So I'm in an emotional state. You're in an emotional state, okay? And I want you to do this, okay? Every day and every way I'm getting better and better. Or you can say like this, I love my life. I love my life. And I know it sounds so crazy, ladies, but trust me, this is one of the things that you want to do. If you're going through a battle right now, if you're going through a trial and a tribulation, and something's going to come up in your life where it's going to be like you unexpectedly, you know, something happened to your car, something happened to your family member, something happened in your life that you have no control over, but you feel like you have to hold it, this is going to release you. This is going to release you from all that, okay? Because it's not your fault, ladies. It's not your fault that you're in this position. It's not your fault, okay? But we can do something about it, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to make sure that you get to that point, okay? So I want you to really, if you have to play this video back and do it over and over and over, and I will send you another one, okay? Where it's just strictly that. I'm just showing you 5 minutes worth of like me just being grateful, me being incantations, showing you my state where I really get into a state where I'm just like, I cannot be stopped, right? That's what I want you to be in. I want you to be in a confident state where it's like, I am confident. I am confident. And that's what I do sometimes. Like, to be honest with you, ladies, I'm being truthful with you. I'm being raw with you. And I do that. I really do. I do that every single time, okay? I try to do it at least every day. If I can't do it every day, I do it 5 times a week. Or if I can't do it 5 times a week, at least 3, okay? And if I can't do it an hour, I'll do it 30 minutes. If I can't do it 30 minutes, at least 15 minutes. You are worth it. Trust me, ladies, you are worth it. It makes such a profound difference. Just that couple minutes. So a couple minutes a day will change your whole world. So I want to thank you once again for joining me and having fun with me and investing in this program for yourself. And I hope this makes a difference in your life, because it's made a profound and a crazy impact in my life. And that's why I'm so grateful to have you here with me watching this, because of that, because of those things that I put in my life, because I was grateful for the things I had, that now I have you. So thank you, ladies.